to play c4 English. Congrats that he didn't used to play Ruy Lopez again. He didn't play Ruy Lopez again. So, English opening. There we go. I also would like to push d5 to d4 by black side, so here I could support Magnus, so let's flip the board maybe. d3. I imagine that I'm black, for instance. Very often I'm playing the same as Nepo repertoire, like Ruy Lopez. This is my main opening setup. A5. General plan here for white is pushing a b4, even very often sacrifice b pawn just to take activity, counterattack of the d4 pawn. b3, bishop e7. Take care to be in arena on time, because it's just 1 hour. You can join later too. e3, pawn takes, destroy the center just to eliminate d4 pawn, because it's unpleasant. Attack his bishop, castle. Everything was alright. Even Nepo play as usual here, pretty good. Get out of opening part in a good position, playable. Looks like e5 now, deflection is the best response of Nepo. Yeah, it should start in 15 minutes, no? Or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so knight goes back. He could use the pin, because these are two central pawns, but we can call them also hanging pawns. So, 3+1, believe me, it's more close to the 3 minutes time control. 3+1 is more close to the 3 minutes time control. Oh, let's check out your web. What's happened with Wesley? Because we should clear the prediction. What's up? Why they don't play, or they play? Oh, Caruana won 1 game. Just a second. Wait, here Fabiano won? How many games they did? Just a second. Why did she not play it here? It's bugging. Oh, time to time, please share with me the final results. It's hard here to see the results between final standings. Maybe it has to be here of official web. Speeches. Yes. Players share, prize fund, broadcast. The chess championship concluded. Erosia. Okay, anyway, I hope so. 5.5, 7.5 for so. Okay, did they finish? 7, Caruana 6. Oh, 6? Are you sure? Log is just at 5. 5 and 6 are different numbers. Okay, speed chess. I'll be very, very glad if you keep me in touch. 26 games, now 15 games. Okay, we can. I hope we can make the prediction in about in about soon. Yeah. So now rook e1. He captured the queen with a3. Black looks totally fine. The only one upcoming problem is the bad placed bishop, so he should solve it somehow. h6 is a good prophylaxis, not let him to come to g5. Bishop d7. a5. Finally, he developed the bishop. Bishop e. It's a super long match. Yeah. Queen e3. It's good to have a different program. But I support Caruana, but looks like Wesley is the leader. Queen b4. Simplifying pawn c6 is not that great deal to capture twice, just because, well, we're gonna have a double pawns, but he's going to have plenty of weak squares around the kingside part. That's why it's not so great to trade off. Capture on e5, perfect. Out of opening part, he's already has a slightly better position. Knight d7 was more optimistic. Maneuver the knight on the queenside part. Followed by knight b6, attacking him here. There we go. So knight on g4 is quite trapped. Queen e1, very precise move of Magnus. Trade-off. h5, losing b7. The question is, do we need to lose b7? Because f3 is coming, trap the knight, we have to take care about b7. So it looks like forky right now. And okay, I couldn't open it when you pasted it a little before. Speed chess. Yeah, I see the web, but where do you see the final results? Between. I'm not sure where you see you follow the final results. Otherwise, I open up this, yeah. Okay, so h5, bishop takes b7, rook a4. Nightmare. Wait, so yes, rook a4. A nightmare is coming. I'm not sure, Sabotage, which nightmare is talking about. But here we can stop the analysis. Good news is that we can go to the next game. After Nepo pushed c5, he said he go to the restroom and he said that he never think about. What's the time actually? 45. Okay, he spent about 5 minutes for this move. 5 minutes for c5. He said he never think about that his bishop ever could be trapped before Magnus have this reaction and he play his move. Magnus spent 3 minutes for this move. Wondering, check out, how to win the bishop, double attack, whatever, because white is having such a coordination of the pieces, like happening in the game. Kick his knight out doesn't really help, because knight f5 soon will be a great activity for Magnus. So trade-off. Now, this game I repeat that it's not any more interesting. I will just show you to the end, but extra piece for the world champion is easy job. Easy job. Look at that, he didn't hurry up to go to a8 just because of knight b6, of course. So he's able to find a time to play a bishop c6. What's happening now after knight b6, bishop c6, promote the queen, just capture. And we can go to the knight endgame in this way. The question is if this pawn is stoppable. Probably the king is in the square of the pawn, so we can check out the variation with the king f2, but the problem is the control of this knight. So after king e1, we have also another pass pawn, so we can do everything here. First we can push c2 to the end, or we can try directly g5 and generate another pass pawn. This will be the easiest way to use the weak position of the white knight out of the playing area. If white hold on the pressure and capture here by knight, white the game is totally winning, just because knight is coming to f5 and attacking h4 pawn. Knight is coming to f5 and attacking h4 pawn, upcoming attacking of f3. You're going to have 3 extra pass pawns. 3 extra pawns. Too much. So he took back the piece, alright, but yeah, it's there are not so many benefits out of this, because he's going to have 3 pawns down. Okay guys, it's time to check out the last game, or maybe just let's check out before c5, flip the board and check out the best response of Nepo. Little before, he just took that by his genius queen e1 move. I said queen e1 is for Magnus, but actually the genius move was by Nepo. Sorry, I mess up. All the time look at the perspective of Nepo, by the way. So after queen e1, we trade off. Yeah, we start in 10 minutes. Feel free to join in arena. It's happening just by 1 click. It's good to be in the fan club to join in arena. It's happening very, very fast. So f3 or take the pawn. I repeat, this is a genius tactic. Alright, h5, capture b7, rook a4. And now what's the most logical continuation, guys? Even his move like f3 was a great... You just click on the link. Is it happening or not? First, it's good to click on the join, to the club, and then you can just click on this link, like join in the tournament. That's it. Pretty simple way. It's all games are unrated, so feel free to join and meet me. Just click on the link. Should work. So, what's the most easiest continuation, guys? And we're gonna have a little time for the last game. You can play against me because I'm gonna play in the tournament too. Yes. For instance, after f3 first eliminate the knight, now we should take care about the bishop. By the way, if he never push c5, he will never be able to lose the bishop, because even its existing move like knight c5 and covering the bishop even after c6. So if he never push c5, he will never lose the bishop. So, logic thinking. So the most logical move could be just go home, limitation of the knight to being able to take the knight, but bishop is more powerful than knight, so I don't really recommend. So if black capture on c4, you're able to go to the next weakness, c7, or just push to the end. Very easy strategy of Nepo could be. We all are disappointed of his early blunders.